I'm dying very soon.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Could you stay with me? I'm scared.
Well, we're Americans. We don't quit just because we're wrong. We just keep doing the wrong thing until it turns out right.
Why, hello there. Welcome to my New Jersey-based news show. I normally have a different format where I'm at RLS Media first, but seeing how I've been gone for a while, I really want to come in on this particular story that's come out of the great Garden State. New Jersey neighbor calls cops on 9-year-old black girl spraying spotted lanternflies. Family speaks out. And I've seen this in CNN, MSNBC, all the usual suspects are sitting there claiming racism. Oh my goodness, how dare you call the cops on this innocent little girl who was doing absolutely nothing but trying to take care of the lanternfly issue. Fellas, behind almost every unattended black child is a wild, strong, independent, single, ratchet baby mother whom will take any excuse if you approach their child to completely spaz and lose their mind on you. So, playing the odds, it was in the neighbor's best interest to just call the cops as opposed to approaching an unattended black child on his own. Yes, I am on the side of the neighbor. Does it suck? Shouldn't we have communities where, hey, little Janiqua, it's all good, girl. I got, what's her name, Bobby? Oh, hey, little Bobby. Hey, what you doing there? That would be great. That would be great. Unfortunately, that is not the environment in which we have here, not just in New Jersey, but in the United States, where, unfortunately, sis, your strong, independent energy has become something so toxic that, it makes perfect sense. The odds of calling the cops and getting through that unscathed, just calling the cops and letting the cops deal with it when you see something, say something, yeah, it looks suspicious to him. It doesn't matter how you felt. It felt suspicious. Did the little girl get shot? No. Did the little girl even get arrested or anything else like that? Did the cops roll up on a little girl and just start treating her like Cain and Menace to Society? No, they didn't. So honestly, this story just irritates the hell out of me because you sat here and created this environment where no one would dare. Like it makes more sense to just rather call the cops than approach an unattended black child. It really does. And you have absolutely no one but yourself to blame for this. So let's get to the usual party that we have going on here on the channel. Or at least when it comes to this show, triple shooting under investigation in East Orange. Yeah, well, if you are unaware, New Jersey's state legislature is trying to pass even harder and stricter gun control laws, which, as you can see, having, I think, the second strictest safe gun control measures in the entire nation. As you can see, particularly when we come and visit RLS Media, it's absolutely useless and bullshit. And if we're being 100% American about this, it is rather treasonous and shameful that our politicians are so quick and happy to leave fellow Americans defenseless out here in these streets. I stopped here for a reason. Board meeting. Black students, parents experience incidents of racism at the New Newark, and I would like to read the name of this school. Newark School of Global Studies. This school is a globalist indoctrination camp. Best of luck to you. All right. You send your kid there. Best of luck to you. Armed suspect carjacks Amazon delivery driver in Newark. Oh, yeah. Armed suspect, right? Newark Beth Israel Medical Center Children's Hospital receives award. I'm sure. Sure, congratulations. Essex County Sheriff's officers distribute turkeys to disadvantaged residents. Guys, like we this every year. You guys are like Nino Brown with this shit. Screw lowering the tax burden and increasing the quality of life. No, just send them out a few turkeys and they'll be fine. It's that welfare shit that just really infuriates me. Neighborhood shooting forces shelter in place at high school in Newark. Early morning shooting in Newark South Ward under investigation. That's right, guys, another shooting. Today marks 95 months since Newark mom Vanika vanished. They're still looking for this broad. I mean, it's been a while, guys. I don't like to be that guy, but yeah, being the realist that I am, shit, time to count the losses. Seriously, they still looking for this woman. A Newark woman shot in Newark's West Ward. Well, a woman shot in Newark's West Ward. A DPW worker who shot his supervisor among 8 arrested in connection to Newark shootings. Yeah, oh yeah, these are the fellas. My goodness, such great role models, right? It's the chaos. It's just that it really is just the chaos that's been cultivated in these areas. These are all, I mean, what's the name? The DPW worker is a public servant. There is a through line of, underground activities and public service, particularly here in Newark. It's one of the ways in which they maintain such a powerful hold over these areas. It really is by giving, public servant jobs to individuals who, under normal circumstances, wouldn't be having those jobs. Shooting on Head and Terrace and Newark under investigation. Firefighters battle massive fire at abandoned gas station on Springfield Avenue. Newark Hospital walk-in gunshot victim. So I think we always get the point here. Let's shoot on over to NJ.com. New Jersey Turnpike, $10 billion widening project gets new opposition from New Yorkers. That's right, they're trying to widen the turnpike, and oh my goodness, if it's not one thing, it's another. Maybe like if you really want to ease the congestion, I don't know, maybe stop inviting people to live here illegally and then giving them driver's licenses. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. I mean, it shows what I know, right? Okay, so this is actually on a little bit of awesome. World's largest go-kart track to open in New Jersey before the holidays. All right, we'll check that out. That actually seems pretty cool. Man charged with killing 82-year-old father in their apartment. New Jersey man killed in construction vehicle accident while working on backyard project at home. New Jersey man, 81, killed in head-on crash. Oh my god, it's just a whole bunch of death and destruction. Let's shoot on over to the politicking. Over here, let's NJ.com. In New Jersey 101.5. Let's start with election day, the midterms. I haven't actually done a video since the midterms, primarily because, and it's like I said in the last video, what was the point? We knew they were gonna fortify. That's the word we're allowed to say. We're allowed to say fortify. So we knew all elections were going to be fortified. As I'm doing this video out in Alaska, they recently just got finished counting up their votes. Guys, do not let them gaslight you into thinking that this is the way that it has always been and this is the way that it goes. No, it's not. This is bullshit. They're fortifying elections in certain areas, such as my very own Essex County. Like, the fortification is just it's just too great. Like the opposition party, right, doesn't even exist here. There's a 200,000 voter registration advantage in a spot like Essex County, and the voter turnout is always incredibly low. And the reason it's always incredibly low is because of the turnover rate in particularly the largest communities here, where they're more of a stepping stone. Like, particularly the likes of the Newarks and the Irvingtons and the East Arch, they're not places you settle. They're places you're either on your way up or you're on your way down, but not really areas in which you plant your flag, and it's for very specific reasons, and namely the globalist agenda. Colonia High School tests soil air amid a renewed cancer concerns. I think that's that school here in the state that's had a ton of alumni come up with various cancers. It's very sad, including this story with the New Jersey cop dies unexpectedly within 10 days. Guatemalan national charged with child woohoo assault in Fairview. That's terrible. Chipotle. There's another Chipotle in Monmouth. That's fun. This is that 82-year-old, this is the son, I guess, who stabbed his 82-year-old father to death. He looks to be in his 50s and like, yikes. That sucks, fellas. That sucks. Couldn't work it out. Yeah, well, now let's finish it. Let's round this on out with some straight political news. We have the Save Jersey stuff right here. Crazy Jersey gun permit fees are going way up, but trans name name applications will be free. Well, let me explain that one to you real quick, guys. In the most recent, there's been like 2 shootings nationally that have taken place, and and in both instances, one was in alphabetical nightclub and the other one was a Walmart. And in both instances, like, like the media was quick to be like, oh my goodness, well, these are alphabetical, like these are right wingers and all this other fun stuff. But no, they're both on that fun little spectrum that they like to talk about so much. And the extra interesting thing is in the case of the Walmart shooter, he had recently changed his name, and that was one of the reasons why the authorities said they weren't able to keep an eye on that individual. So yeah, guys, remember that. Remember that as, like, they go to do all this quote unquote trans inclusionary stuff, guys. All right. So what else do you got for us? Entire GOP Senate caucus renews demand for a New Jersey nursing home probe. That's right. During the pandemic, the nursing homes were flooded by Governor Murphy and turned out to be one of the biggest losses of life throughout the entire saga. And yep, shh, we're saving lives. Matt Rooney, eat a dick. I don't care if I'm using this stuff. Eat a dick, dude. Bergen unapologetic. This is something else that I want to talk about. Bergen unapologetic after calling gun control sponsor asshole during floor debate. And guess what? You should probably be using far stronger language, seeing how hard that they've been wiping their ass with our rights, with our constitutional rights. Yeah, just an asshole. That's it. Oh man, this is Jersey, guys. We used to be so much more colorful with our with our curses. I guess that's what happens when, I guess, like 60 to 70% of us have moved the fuck away because it's been so terrible, overtaxed and underserved. I mean, come on, guys, seriously, that's weak sauce. New Jersey Democrats back down from abortion ballot question. Why? One would hope that they'd make they got a bit of soul to them, but let's be real, no, no, not at all. But that has fallen to the wayside as of now. The abortion bill has been put to the side, as well as this really ridiculous bill from about temp workers' rights. And I'm just sitting there like temp workers, temporary. You're temporary workers. It's in the name. Like, why do you need a Bill of Rights? There should be no legislation around. The government should have no space or say in anything in regards to temporary work, because it's in the name. It's temporary. Yes, Tom Malawinski probably would have won. We're over at New Jersey Globe now. Tom Malawinski, whatever, would have won had on New Jersey's old congressional map. Sucks to be you. Barack allies push back on what 2022 voter turnout in Newark means. Oh, Ross. Oh, he saved lives. I told you guys about that. The dude Patrick Council, who's the new South Ward Council rep. He's like, Ross saved lives, man. It was all saving lives during the pandemic. Like, shut the fuck up, fat. I'm sorry, you two. I'm like, shut up. He's saying no damn life. No, deal is that since Gibson, anybody with any sense, particularly quote unquote the black population, at least the American-born descendant black population of Newark and Irvington, Eastern Archdiocese of Essex County, yeah, cat's been getting going for a real long time. And in many cases, they move to the outskirts. They move like 45, half an hour away, Kearney, basically anywhere but here, and boom, that's what happens. Like that's what tends to happen. But because of the absolutely like the bureaucratic plantation that I speak of regularly, they'll always have the votes to get the results that they so desire, right? Because there are people who will always stick around. They come back and vote. They have large swaths, and plus you have the Make the Road people and all these other little charities and organizations who are actually Democratic Party cells, if you realize that or not. Hirsch Singh in a lawsuit after borrowing $70,000 from two seniors. This guy is one of the fakest people. He's a candidate that goes into races just to split votes, and it works. So why isn't Zaddy giving you this 70,000, bruh? A few changes in Union County after 7 seats flipped between parties, but let's be real. I'm just gonna check out the blonde right quick because she's alright. Anything else? The time New Jersey Republicans won the congressional map but lost the election. That's confirmed as a judge. Linwood councilman resigns. Recount sought in Bradley Beach race. Yeah, Huggin asked Attorney General to probe the Mercer County election failure. So Mercer County, they had a shutdown during the midterms, and it was wild, but nothing to not be fully be expected, because if it were up to me, we'd have those 3-ply paper ballots where it's like you get a receipt, county gets a receipt, the state gets a receipt, and boom, you can live count the fucking vote. As far as I'm concerned, that's great. But as far as putting shit into the computers, particularly the mini computers, but any computer in general, what it seems as if a lot of people do not realize or understand is that computers are programmable. I can program the computer to take whatever the fuck you punch in and just do whatever its tool desires to with it. And it really seems as if so many people are just not aware of that, or of that capability or the capacity to do that. So yeah, it is what it is. That's why you'd just rather move to some place where they do respect your rights, as opposed to this globalist utopia, this globalist dystopian hellhole. So guys, with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead and do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub, you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Odyssey as well. Links in the description. Actually, go in the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Yeah, she's like Office. She's like an Office 9, because real talk, and throughout this entire video, I guess like young Meg Ryan here would go higher up on the scale than this chick. But when it comes to New Jersey politics and all this wild shit, guys, we'll just sit back and continue to watch the world burn, because that's all we really can do. But hey, you may disagree, and that's what my comment section's for. All right, until the next one.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.